Hey y'all, it's Brenda. Welcome to Life on Goldman Road. I know I missed an upload last week, but we had so much going on. It has been so hectic. And there was a lot of milestone things going on that I just wanted to be present for, not necessarily behind the camera or, videoing. Now, I did take some pictures and I did do some videos, but I tried to be more face to face as well. So, let me take you along there and we'll get caught up. All right, let me see if I can get you caught up. Now, I don't remember if I told you, but Grayson and I had pictures together. It was a grandma and me type setting. We went to a venue that was absolutely gorgeous, and our photographer, she has photographed Grayson for pretty much all of his life, and she is always fabulous. But we were in a kitchen setting and it was like cooking with grandma or whatever. So we had pictures, and it had been a while since we had those. Back in April, as a matter of fact, like the last of April. So I kind of put them on the back burner and forgot about them, but we got those pictures back just in time for Mother's Day. And let me tell you, they are fabulous. So let me share a few of those pictures with you. Now, also around Mother's Day, and I can't remember the exact date, and before somebody comes at me, I know they're not exactly the Northern Lights, but we got to see something, and it was beautiful. It was actually Mother's Day weekend. It was because Clarence and them were cooking Boston butts at the fire department. Now, that's a whole nother thing, but I had gone outside to do something, and for 9 o'clock at night, the sky should not have had like a pink or reddish hue. So I called Clarence and I told him, I said, can you go outside and just look toward the north? And he sent back some of the most amazing pictures, and we had pictures coming in from all over the state. A lot of our news companies requested photos, and to see this, it was beautiful. Now, we also had that solar flare about the same time, so I'm not saying it's not something connected with that, but for a Mississippian, I'm going to say I saw the Northern Lights. Just saying. So, let me show you those pictures. Gorgeous. Just absolutely gorgeous. I could not get over it. I was hoping to catch a few the next night, but if memory serves, it rained and I didn't get anything. Or if I did, it was cloudy. I've got some of those pictures, and they turned out great because someone told me how to use the nighttime on my camera. If you can hear, I have dogs grumbling to get to the feed pan like they haven't ate. But, I mean, when one kernel drops, it's like it's theirs. But anyway, we cooked Boston Butts Mother's Day weekend at the fire department. We cooked 144 Boston Butts. Clarence and my cousin stayed up all night long. Low and slow, that's the way we do it. And they were literally melt in your mouth. They were delicious. And all of our sales from that, everyone gave wonderful reviews. And as always, the guys did a fabulous job. But we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 5 smokers jammed packed. With 144 Boston Butts. So I'll let you see how we had it set up there. Clarence has a double smoker, and you can't really see a whole lot of it, but yeah, we had 5 counting his double. So his double, his medium, his small, and then my cousin has one as well. Now, in the midst of all of this, just before Mother's Day weekend, Grayson graduated kindergarten. My little man is growing up way too fast, and I was fine until his teacher kind of got chugged up, and then I was like, no. I did video it. The audio is horrible. But I'll give you some snippets of that. We took pictures afterwards, and that was a Thursday morning that he graduated, and then Hillary and Grayson left to go to the mountains the next day for the weekend, and it was great. She sent me pictures from the mountains, and they had a really good time. They went to do the skywalk, and I was not expecting that because Grayson doesn't really like heights, so I didn't think he would want to do the chairlift, but he's one of these, if he says he's going to do it, he's going to do it, and he said he really liked it. So, but they went to the aquarium, which was always fun, and so they had a great weekend. But that Thursday for Grayson's graduation, we left and went to Jackson. And so we got to spend the whole day with Grayson there. And, of course, went to Bass Pro and different things. But I have some pictures from our day. Now, Memorial Days at the local churches are getting geared up. So we also put flowers on all of the families' graves that have passed on that we tend to. We have 4 at one cemetery. We have 6 at another. We have my dad at one. Then we have Clarence's dad and his grandmother, grandfather, and their infant at another cemetery, and then his other set of grandparents at another cemetery. So we are literally one end to the other putting out flowers. We live in one part of the county, and Clarence's people are on the other side of the county, and then my family is in south. or to the south in Neshoba County. So yeah, we covered some ground doing some flowers, but they turned out really nice, and it's always a pleasure to go and honor them and put new flowers on their graves. We have a friend that's doing metal work, and so we decided to get a sign for the firehouse. Our truck house does not have any type of insignia or anything on the side of the building, so we have our sign out by the road. But we decided that it needed some type of sign that everyone knows that is the fire department. Our other is the fire department and community center. So this is just for the what we call the truck house. Our big trucks are in it that we go and fight fires with. So we got that sign from our friend. We had another friend call us, and they needed their golden doodle to go to the vet. They were going out of town for the weekend, and by the time they got off work, the vet would be closed. So we pulled up at their house, and Ollie was so excited. I think he thinks I'm the shuttle to the spa. He loves to go and be kenneled at the vet's office, so we call it the spa for Ollie. He loves to go and be groomed and washed and everything, and so he was so excited when we pulled up in the yard. He barked until we let him into the car. Once he was loaded, he barked at me to hush because my friend and I were talking and getting everything settled. And he was like, hurry up, hurry up. And he was so excited to get to the vet's office and do his little spa vacation for the weekend. While our friends were out of town, we also fed their animals. They have some yard birds and some chickens, and then there's a family or a friend of theirs that run cattle on their land, and they have new chicks. One of their hens had chicks a few weeks back, and they're still really small, but they are so cute, following in after mama. Well, yesterday when we went, I saw another mama, and she had little bitty chicks following in after her. And of course, they were all so fast, I did not get to count, but they probably have close to 15 to 20 baby chicks between those two hens, and they are precious. So it was fun to see those and get little glimpses anyway. We didn't get to see them very long because, boy, they were running for the tall grass. But they were, they're doing great, and so I can't wait for them to get home tomorrow to be able to see their new chicks. Now, along with Grayson's graduation, we had our senior night at church this past Sunday night, and we had 5 seniors. We had 4 graduating high school and 1 graduating from college. Now, the one from college did not get to come home and participate. Now, he had his own table, but he is in college about 2 hours away, and I can't remember if he has graduated. They did go down for his actual graduation, but he has also taken a position. He's going to be a teacher coach, or a teacher and a coach, I believe, in the high school system. So I'm not sure where he's going to be, but he was unable to come. He was unable to come home, but we went on and honored him as well. We had several, like Grayson, that graduated from kindergarten. And our children's church that we have before service every morning is always full. And we have anywhere probably from 12 to 20 kids every Sunday participate in that. And they are just They are just absolutely precious. We have our smallest one is probably 3, and then we go all the way up to like preteen. So we're pretty proud of our kids at church. We really have a good group of kids. So let me show you some of them. Now I also have to say our little garden, as small as it is doing wonderfully. I'll take you through that as well. I am fighting landscape material. That is my only issue. Um, we have been pretty breezy, so the landscape fabric is trying my patience. I have stakes to secure it into the ground, but I only have them like, I probably need to put my stakes closer together, right? I probably have them every 2 to 3 foot, and the wind can get up under it, and it just lifts them up. So I really need to work on that. But our garden, as small as it is, I'm very proud of it. We'll probably do some things different next year, but the tomatoes, the squash, they're all looking great. I've got baby squash. I've got some blooms on the tomatoes. I have pepper, but sweet banana pepper. I've already picked a couple of pods for Mama. She loves that. I don't think I show you in the video, but we also have onions going in one of our raised beds. And I have some pretty sad jalapeno peppers in there as well. I also have some tomatoes still to go into the ground. Got to get on that this week. I also have some zucchini. I don't know if it's going to make it. It looked pretty sad when I got it. And I also have some cucumbers that I need to figure out where I need to put those, because I have squash in one corner of the garden and the other corner is cantaloupe, and they're probably too close together if you want to know the truth about it, but it was the best I could do. So we shall see how that's gonna go. Now our final thing this week, Grayson finished up baseball for the summer. I have enjoyed those kids so much. I was really apprehensive when we first started, because last year was crazy in the dugout. But this year, our boys were fabulous. They were fun. They didn't get into a lot of mischief. They were really attentive to the game and things like that. And they did awesome on the field. We're in 6U coach pitch this year. We will move up next year. Not exactly ready for that either. But we gave out awards last night, and I just can't say enough good things about our boys. Every one of them had improvement, and we were so impressed with them and how they have just really grown over these few weeks that we have been playing. But anyway, they were happy. I know some of them is headed out for summer vacation because they get out of school this week. So anyway, summer really begins. I I did forget one thing. Bowling season is also over. We did really well. We placed in the first quarter, second quarter, and fourth quarter, and I am very proud to say we won third quarter. I also won most improved for the women, so I was very happy with that. And we're getting geared up to start again in the fall. Now today Clarence is cutting hay, finally. He should have probably cut hay 2 weeks ago, but it has been raining. It has just not been hay cutting weather. So he is out cutting hay today. Yesterday Grayson had a Kubota driving lesson. He did very, very well, and so it is definitely getting summertime here. We've got to get some soil samples for some different things going on. Our chickens are doing great. They are still in the very upper 7,000s in each house. So production is going great. It's just been really busy for the past 2 weeks. And I appreciate all of the support and grace that y'all offer, and I'm trying to do better with myself on giving myself grace. Now, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you for watching and hanging out and just listening to me ramble and being a part of our life. I love to read your comments, and honestly, if I don't hear from some of you in the comment section, I get a little nervous and worried about you because I look at you as friends. But I do really appreciate each and every one of you for supporting and being there for us. I'm going to jump off here and see what we can get into. I have got some things coming up for us. I got a pressure canner the other day. It is electric. It's maybe a month ago. But I'm excited about using that, so I've got to do a trial run on that to get used to that. So then I can bring you along and we can do some stuff together. It said to do water first, so I'll try it out and see. So there's things I've got planned for this summer that we're gonna do, and we're just gonna take it day by day. And if there are times where I can take you along and show you, I will. And then there are times where, like this, I wanted to just be there. I did do some video, I did do some pictures, but I wanted to be more present with everything that was going on. So I hope you understand that and all. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. So until next time, I will see you later.